What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory, Spark of Eternity, a.k.a. the sparkliest of turnips. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Bonjour.
Sorry, it's been a while since we've had a show here. We had some unfortunate complications to deal with in that time, but we are back today, ready to sparkle your turnip. No, wait, that sounded really bad.
No, we're here for that.
Maybe
We're sparkling those turnips.
Sparkle all your turnips.
You're
Maybe-
the first in this fucking call right now.
Maybe Peachy's here for that. Yeah. Just calm it down a little bit there, Peach. Just a little bit there. Hey.
I think I saw his nipples just go ping, like.
There's
the
a-
top's kind of thin. You could probably be able to see it if I was told.
A button just ping.
They don't do anything. They do nothing.
Yeah, well,
Did they
that's
not open?
No,
Are you
I even
serious?
have a spare. It came with a spare.
they're all spare.
They don't. Yeah, exactly. Like what the fuck?
Just in case your buttons don't button enough. Here's another.
Button collector. Peachy Pixelate. Hi.
Thank you, Peachy. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. If you've never seen the show before, this is D&D 5th edition. We do a homebrew campaign set in the setting that not only myself, but also the players, as well as Chad, has created, called Talanis. It's a pretty, I guess middle-ish fantasy kind of place with a rich history, and there's a guild that the players belong to, known as the Iron Foxes, the most popular and well-respected guild in all of Falarin. They have taken up residence in a village known as Foxden, a village that was gifted to the former leader of the guild master Randolphus Volpan, also known as the Silver Fox, and he was made a baron after some previous exploits from the guild. They managed to save the Queen of Falarin and earn themselves some titles and whatnot, as well as this this sort of dilapidated city and village and keep. The Iron Foxes have done their best to support the Village of Foxden and get the village back in shape with Baron Volpan. However, they've run into several problems along the way. Why don't we meet our wonderful players and their characters, and we can get started. Unfortunately, Classic Katie will not be joining us today. She has a wicked migraine going on, so she's not able to join us today. She will just be sitting in agony. So go throw her some love on Twitter. Just make it happen. Throw her some love. So why don't we get started with Mac? Why don't you start us off there, please? Right.
Hi, I'm Aquatus, and I'm playing Ophelia. I am a tiefling sorcerer, and she's a little kid. Don't know about the wonders of the world and sex yet, so yeah. Well, I'm learning. I've been learning a lot these.
I like how that's the first place your mind went when describing Ophelia.
This is what happens to you when you travel with this companionship. That's what happens to the
I
girl.
think it's just
it's our fault.
She got tainted.
It's our fault.
I blame it on
everyone.
Peachy, honestly.
Okay.
Like
It's the nipples on the gold-plated.
it's the
armor.
gold-plated nipples.
Yeah. But you can find me on twitch.tv/Maquanas. I've been playing Resident Evil 2. It's a lot of screaming. Good fun. And I've been playing Wargroove, which is a really super awesome game you should definitely get.
You've been playing what?
Wargroove. It's from
Wargroove.
Jumperfish. It's like a tactic or advanced war tactics or Fire Emblem, and it's really good. Like you can customize maps, missions. It's
I love the way
I've
Max
actually
did before.
heard really good things about
and
it.
it's cheap, so definitely recommend it.
War Groove. That sounds like a new Overwatch character.
No. Trust me, it's really good. Like, not gonna lie, I've been waiting for this game for like a year or so. It's super good.
Okay, we'll check it out. Next up, Vandy.
Hi guys, I'm Vandy. I play Lucky. She's a human cleric whose twin brother is a tiefling. You can find me at twitch.tv/omgvandy. I'm just very excited to play. All I've been doing is playing my time at Portia, and I'm ready to get back into the family feud that we have.
You can only kick so many trees for rubber fruits.
Oh my god, I kicked so many trees yesterday. So good. I spent a whole day kicking trees. Anyways, I don't think I've ever had that much fun just kicking trees. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have more fun playing D&D.
Hater of the environment confirmed. Thank you, Vandy. Peachy.
Hi guys, my name is Peachy Pixelate, and I'll push your buttons. Oh, yes. Can we not vomit at the thought of me pushing someone's button, please?
I try, Peachy, but
in the background, like Vandy's always like, "Yo, you're amazing, you're lovely, I love you," and then, but like in public, I would vomit if you talk about your button anymore.
Just please end my life.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, buddy, get it. Like,
got it, girl. I'm playing ESO a lot over on my channel, but I've just got into Atlas RP, and we've got some Game of Thrones style on the high seas stuff going on. We just started it yesterday. Scoticus is part of the group. We got loads of people on. It's great. Come and tune in and see some video game RP. It's so dope. I can't tear myself away from it at the moment. It's that good. So check that out. Check it out. And check out my buttons on Instagram, where I just post pictures of buttons.
now Peachy will also have to give himself more buttons somehow in Atlas. Just gonna start putting buttons on things.
Admirals have a lot of buttons, don't they?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Bye.
Mutiny incoming. Zagonicus.
Hey everybody, I'm Scoticus. I play Locke, the Tiefling Warlock, one half of the Twin River Twins. You can follow me, twitch.tv/Scoticus. I've been playing Sail the Atlas, as Peachy said, on Darkside RP. Over there, I'm currently playing Leslie Wempelmeyer, aka Wempy. And, you know, he used to kind of serve cannibals who are really nice to him, and now he serves a bunch of nobles who are complete dicks to him. So
It's great.
he's just trying to get by, and
Can
it's
you give us a little bit of the wimpy? Can you give us a little bit?
Oh no, but Mr. Shatterstone, I was just trying to fix it, and then it fell apart.
Shut up and do as you're told.
Oh, I love One Piece. So much fun to play. So the guys can stop by. I'll be doing some tomorrow. I've also been doing some cycling streams for making me unfat again. So I'll be doing those at 3 p.m. my time for an hour, and then I'll go off, shower, refuel, eat food, come back, and then later on the day we'll do Sail the Atlas RP. So that's what you can expect. So if you need a little bit of fitness community stuff, you can stop by for that. And then you just want to chill out for video games, I've got that for you too. And then also I'll have my podcast, the Scottcast, starting soon. I would say you should probably expect it maybe in, I don't know, the next week or two, something like that. Ooh, I'm excited.
Ooh. I heard you have some guests lined up already.
I do. I have one guest who's going to get, and then the second guest is like already saying, "Hey, when am I going to be the second guest?" And we put dates and get an appointment made. And then, you know, there's a whole bunch of other people interested, so it should be good fun. Yeah, that's me.
Exciting. Also, Zagonicus has been doing some fitness. He's been doing some cycling. Good on you, my friend. Good on you. It's that first step, you know, that's tough, but every step after that, every following step is always the next one is always the hardest step. So keeping it up,
especially when your butt hurts from the saddle and just sitting is painful.
Did you is the seat changeable? Can you get like one of those gel ones that like massages your ass while you sit down on it?
Just take a little bit of adjusting, and I need to adjust my tilt a little bit and stuff. And, yeah.
Have you ever been in one of those bicycle seats? They're like super comfy.
No,
they just hug.
Yeah, they're like practically memory foam butt cushion. But yeah, you should check those out. Those are super good. I don't think they're too bad price wise either.
Worst case scenario, just use like a towel or something.
My butt would get used to it. I learned that back in the day. It just takes enough punishment. Like eventually, you just don't feel it at all.
That moment when you know the joke is coming and you just let it happen anyway.
Yeah.
Just not even gonna touch that one.
Yep.
It's too easy.
But yes, thank you, Zagarnik. Because I'm Wacksteven, and I will be your GM of Doom today. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure. And with only 3 episodes of this show left, including this one, there is a strong chance for both things to happen today. So, if you guys have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. Do that. And if you have yourselves a Twitch Prime that you have not yet used, please consider using it on one of these wonderful people. And make sure you follow this channel. Follow this channel, please. Follow Tablestory and get notifications when we do our shows. Make sure you're notified when we start stuff up, because we've got a bunch of stuff coming your way. In case you guys were unaware, Pumpkinberry is starting a show on the 13th this month. It's called Nocturne. It's going to be horror, and if you guys liked Stygian Gate, it's going to be set in the same universe. So check that out. Starting February 13th, PB's doing that. It's Wednesdays at, I believe, 5 p.m. She's got Classy Katie. She's got Katie Peters Plays. She's got Ezekiel III, Classy Pax, and Domestic Dan. It's going to be good shit. Go check it out. Make sure you're here for that. And we're going to have some other news and stuff coming your way as well.
Classy Katie's up for a Shorty Award.
Is she?
Yeah.
You should probably go vote for her. There very well may be a tweet out for her, for you guys to go support and show some love. Make it happen. Make it happen.
She's not here to pimp it, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Peachy is her pimp, confirmed. So.
Somehow I feel like that dynamic might be reversed.
I agree.
Same.
I agree. But
Like, get on the streets, butt boy.
let's
Or is it Button Boy?
it's Peachy's battle cry, really. But let's get back to the D&D stuff for this show. So, in the last session, the players were returning to Foxden with their scholarly associate in tow, master scholar by the name of Kozal, who they sort of went to convince to join the village in a desperate need, as the village has many possible, enemies at the moment, for lack of a better word. There are many potential threats, as they have learned of some undead that could be troubling their minds, located in the village, as well as some hobgoblins and goblins that are in the area, and let's not forget the giants, all seemingly stirred, and possibly an advance group for something greater, as the village recently obtained a clockwork gemstar, and with it created a magical forge in their keep, granting the village many potential benefits and enticing blacksmiths from all around the land to come and help the village and become citizens in the village, become residents. But monsters, creatures, and powers most dark have sensed this magic, this long slumbering power, returned this land, and they have begun to move. So, the village sought to improve their defenses and improve their chances for survival against these coming enemies with the help of a scholar, a master of history, and a master of knowledge in many respects. They believe that Master Kozal can assist them in the defense of the village and help them with some of their current problems. So, when we last ended the show. The group had gotten a bit divided, and they had taken some poor turns. That's kind of what happens when Preda gets in the driver's seat. They've learned. They were driving their carriages, and Preda got a little too excited, and they ended up somehow, I guess, not being upside down is good. They managed to somehow cross a stream at breakneck speeds, and they ran into some problems. They ran into a few goblins.
With a warg.
Yeah, with a warg. They managed to fend it off and get back to their party. I think, for all intents and purposes, we're going to kind of fast forward through the night here. Who took watch?
I believe I did. Yes.
Yeah, but that was before we were separated, right?
Yeah,
that was before. So now that we're back together,
you guys can take your watch and however you'd like.
I'll just look over at Locke and be like, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I need to sleep. Can you or Portneus just take the first watch, please?
Maybe we can both do it. What do you think, Portneus?
Yeah, sure.
I can help with the second watch if you need me to.
I can do it when it's dark.
Of course,
So long
Preda.
as you're not yelling, Preda.
What do you mean by yelling?
Maybe you should just try defaulting to whispering. That might work.
Okay.
Loudest whisper I've ever heard in my life. I am going to bed. Please don't wake me up. I'm gonna crawl into the carriage and just fall asleep.
You can
Okay.
use my tent if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest some too. Just make me up when you need me.
Just come get me when it's dark.
Okay. Whew.
All right, so Portneus, you and Locke go on a simultaneous watch. How do you spend your watch?
Oh!
No, we don't.
Do not.
Well, I'm under strict orders from my sister to behave myself, so I'm going to be doing my best to behave myself, and we'll probably just find a good position to keep an eye out on the camp and the surrounding areas. Maybe we'll take a little walk around the perimeter.
Well, I was told by your sister to fuck you. Oh. I'm
Portneus,
not gonna do
please make a charisma check.
a check.
Just a regular charisma check.
I unbutton like an
13. Okay. Locke, please make a charisma saving throw.
extra. Fortunately, I'm good at these famous last words. No, I'm good at
26. You stalwart shut down those feelings.
Are you okay, Locke?
Yeah, just enjoying the night air, that's all.
Because you kind of went a bit glazed over there for a second.
I was just thinking about some things.
What about your studies?
What do you mean by studies?
Well, your power, your magics. What books do you reach from?
Oh, none. They just kind of... They're just... sort of there. That's
So
all.
you're unharnessed? I see.
Most of the time.
Has anyone tried to harness you?
I don't think my power works that way. I think if It's you sort of got to let it flow. You might be able to direct it a little bit, but I don't think you can grasp it and control it and direct it quite like you can with other things.
I disagree.
Oh, you're
Does
familiar
your power come from?
with power, are you? It's my power comes from. It's bestowed upon me by a being of great power.
Mm-hmm. Who is this being? What do you know of them?
Everything goes
That-
quiet for a moment. This sort of creeping darkness starts to move in from the edges of your vision, Locke. And you feel this sort of cold feeling. It's not really pitch black out yet. There's still the barest hint of light coming from the. It's like early night, so there's still that bit of wane light that's coming in over the horizon, and you notice that it gets darker much quicker than it should. Small flickers of starlight move in from the edge of your vision, and you hear the rustle of clothing, and it almost looks as if the starlight is moving as if it's on a fabric. And you hear this whisper. You may speak of me to this one. I wish for him to know.
I don't speak of you to anyone.
You will speak to this one. Tell him of the power that I grant you. Tell him of my greatness. Tell him of what you have done in my name. My power wanes in these times. When you sense these thoughts and these feelings in others, when you sense their desires, when you feel the hunger, you must tell them of me. You must tell them of my power. Tell them of the power that I have given you. Tell them how strong you have become. The more people that know of me, that worship me, the more powerful you will grow. The cloying darkness spreads out, encompassing all of your sight. You blink briefly, and it's gone as quickly as it came. You just kind of hear the trailing of words from Portaneus.
Sorry, what did you say?
This being you get your power from. Tell me.
Yeah. Well, she's very powerful. And she commands night and magic. And she granted this power to me. When I was a child before she gave the powers to me, I was very weak. Locke looked after me a lot. And then in a time of need she gave it to me, and I killed the boy. He was pestering Locke. And the power just kind of came to me, and he died. And then after him, many more. Through her power. I made a living from taking lives for a while.
This boy that was pestering when you protected your sister, what was his name?
I don't even remember. But just the more I kind of embraced her power, the more I used it, the more I embraced it, the stronger it grew.
The stronger your mastery over it?
Not necessarily. It just seems like... I don't know, I don't quite understand how it works. But, it's a power you should admire and respect, certainly. But also you should fear it. She's very strong.
You fear your power?
Not necessarily, I fear her. If you'd felt the presence of her power, even just... It's impressive. It's awesome.
I know what that's like. Who is she?
I've never told anyone. But she wishes for you to know.
Oh.
She is Queen Sharastra, Queen of Night and Magic.
Just all our faces is priceless.
Holy shit!
Oh boy. Jeez, I don't know how to react. Does my character know?
Give me either an Arcana check or a History check.
Would have Volpan mentioned it? Like, I mean, he would have mentioned it, Queen Sharasta, when he told me about the whole story, right?
Yeah, he probably would have. But give me a History check or an Arcana check nonetheless, Portinaeus.
Kind of wish I had the inspiration. This is juicy.
Okay, so aside from what Baron Volpan told you, you don't know anything about her.
The Fey Queen that the Baron spoke of?
Yeah. Hearing him say it out loud was quite strange.
I bet. Huh. So... Well, I mean, if the Baron allied with her... What?
That's not technically the truth. That's not accurate. You're misremembering.
Oh, is Peachy misremembering?
The
Queen
snow,
Sharashtra
the Snow
was-
Queen was the one that
No Queen, yeah.
helped you guys. She's the one that sort of retired Queen Sarastra.
The throned.
I must admit I don't know much of Fey politics.
I don't think anyone really understands it. I would ask that you don't tell the Baron. I don't know how he'd react to know that. But know that my intentions are good. I'm here for the right reasons.
I think your intentions are noble. This boy you killed was to protect your sister,
Yes.
and the others similar reasons.
I'm mostly targeted slave traders, those kind of people.
Sorry, have you spoke with your sister? I assume she knows.
She
these-
doesn't.
Right. So she doesn't understand why. She just knows that you do these things.
I think she remains willfully ignorant of the exact nature of my previous work. I think she knew that it was criminal, but I don't think she knew that it was exactly the hired blade.
But your reasoning behind them seems to be noble.
Right, but it was in part to protect her. Things could get complicated in that line of work, as you can imagine. Plus, I'm truly worried she'd think less of me.
Think less of you.
Could almost certainly say that she would say there are other ways.
Well, of course there are other ways. Are you any good at those other ways?
No, but I don't think that would matter very much.
Locke, tell you a little something about me. The end justifies the means.
I would agree with that, but I don't think everyone does.
Well, I know about your deity. We did that last time, didn't we? Some teachings are a little, what's the word? Optimistic? Sure. Be nice to end a wrongdoing through nicer means, but as long as the wrongdoing has been stopped, that's what's important. It's never about the journey. It's about getting where you need to be.
Right.
That's what I believe, anyway. And that's what Bane gives me the strength to do. I've done some things, but I believe for the right reasons and the correct ending. You shouldn't be hard on yourself for how you get there, as long as you got to the correct place.
Sure. But there are a few road bumps here and there that complicate things, I think.
But
I appreciate your listening, at least.
are complications the things that make it interesting?
I guess you're right.
There's a little sparkle in my eye when I say that.
We don't want things to be boring, do we?
Things have been pretty boring as of late. But, for instance, this learned man is now with us because of the journey. The journey which was regrettable, his house, some of his knowledge lost. But
Right.
the destination is going to be for the betterment of everyone.
The destination we're aiming for, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some turns that might take us away from there. We can't say the end justifies the means until we get to the end, I think.
In my experience, you can rebuild a house, metaphorically.
Right. Well, let's just hope. Let's just hope he was worth it. Let's hope this all works out.
I know little of what he is going to study, but I know he is a very intelligent man, if a little brash.
Bit of a looker as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Anyway, we should focus on our watch, really, shouldn't we?
Just like a bit. What? If you need any help with your power, please. I'm always willing to listen. I've read a bit on Fey magics, if not their lore and politics.
Keep that in mind.
And may I suggest some comfort for getting through the journey, no matter how arduous? I'm gonna hand him my holy book of Bane.
I find my comfort in other ways. I hand the book back. I put my hand on yours just a little bit. Then I start my walk around the camp. And don't forget her name.
Oh, he told me.
Make a perception check for me, please, Portinaeus. For a second, you see some darkness spilling out, and it doesn't really make sense to you. You know, you can see some darkness spilling out from you're not sure where. It's hard to tell with all the shadows and the actual night, but it's spilling out across the Book of Bane about halfway. You can see all these like little dots of starlight or something. It almost looks like a cloth has been laid across the Book of Bane, and you can't notice any folds though, aside from the edge, and you see it just kind of slip away as you see Locke walk away. And your watch goes uninterrupted.
I think while my watch is over, I'd like to meditate and commune with my god.
Please make a religion check, Portinaeus. That's a natural 1. When you go into your meditative state to try and reach out to Bane, whatever kind of connection that you normally have, it grows quiet. You hear the noises of the forest drop away. and things go dark. You see like the light of the horizon, maybe through your eyelids, or the moon, I would say, rather than the horizon. And as you're trying to concentrate on Bane, you normally have no problems. You normally are able to kind of reach out, but you can't quite focus. Your prayers don't make sense in your own head. When you recite these words, they become garbled. They become foreign. It's like when you're trying to remember the lyrics to a song, but you can't grasp them. You know, a song maybe you've heard 1,000 times. A quote that you know by heart, but you just can't, your mind can't wrap itself around these words. And you hear a voice. Which is startling, because I don't know how you normally commune or pray to Bane, if they ever respond, but you hear a voice. Hello.
Who is that?
I think you know who I am. You have been told of me.
Why are you here? I did not call you.
The thought of power intrigues you, doesn't it?
Of course.
You would take the power. Any power, if you could. Wouldn't you?
Whatever I need for the conquest.
What if I could provide you with more power?
I'm listening.
What if I could provide you with the power of the night itself?
What?
The power that Locke commands.
That would be of interest, depending on the price.
What price would you pay for this power?
I have no need for anything but power.
What would you do for this power? In my name.
What does my lady need?
There are those that stand in the way of my champion. There are those that stop him from embracing my name fully.
His power could be more without this.
Yes.
What do you want? Who?
The sister she prevents my champion from realizing true greatness in my name, he will never do what is required.
The lack
Will
of
you?
conquest is an abomination.
Yes. Will you silence her?
Yes.
Do so, and power will be yours.
As you wish.
Everything goes quiet again. And you feel as if a thin cloth is pulled away from your face, a veil removed. You blink, and you see the campsite again.
And I smile. Oh shit, son.
Do you
don't
do
think that
anything
did.
else?
That's me. I'm gonna try and concentrate on my spells.
Unfortunately, you are unable to prepare spells in this coming day.
As in slots or new spells.
New spells.
I gotta kill me a priest though, Wack. Come on. What the fuck?
I would, it's dark now, right?
Yes.
I'd get Praetor for Overwatch then.
Okay. So, you go find Prada, who's probably sleeping in a. I think. I don't think she's got a tent. Let me check.
She's just sleeping underneath the horses.
I think you guys told her to go nowhere near the horses.
Well, I have a tent that I left for people to use if they like.
Okay. Let's see. Prada. Yeah, she's just got a bedroll. So she's essentially sleeping on the ground with a blanket, and she sleeps like upside down in the bedroll. You know, like she sleeps head to foot, and so her feet are hanging out of the bedroll.
I just imagine like I was like completely white, like.
I try to wake her as gently as possible. I'm just going to go near her and just quietly. Praetor. Praetor, wake up.
She does like a capoeira like move and sort of spins around with the bedroll on her, and you could hear this like tearing sound, like shh, as like the hand axes come through the bedroll. She's still got the bedroll overhead, and you can see she's like looking around. The hand axes are penetrated through the bedroll. What?
Shh, 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 shh.
What's going on?
Shh, it's dark now. It's time for your watch.
It's so dark.
Shh. Yeah. just lower your axes.
Who's talking?
It. Careful now. And I head over and I pull up the petrol.
She's doing like this with the axes,
no.
like.
Yep, careful now. It's just me. It's Locke.
Oh. The horny one.
Sure.
So you pull the bedroll off, and she's like, "What's attacking us?"
Nothing. And you're going to make sure that nothing continues to attack us. It's your watch now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Well, good night.
she like scurries on all fours, and she like heads off like into the darkness.
I check in on my sister on the way back to my tent. See if she's awake or sleeping.
I'm probably fast asleep.
Is Lucky just like a messy sleeper, like just?
Lucky like is a like a child's pose kind of like sleeper, just like sleeps in like just all curled up, fetal position. Yeah, just like curled up with a blanket, like really tightly wound.
So she's got like this face, you know, like through her blanket.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Yeah, just head to my tent and get some sleep.
Okay. The next watch goes uninterrupted. Prada. Okay. She will. I guess she'll walk over to. She will walk over to Lucky. She'll head on over to you.
Okay.
You'll feel something like grab your big toe and like squeeze it a little bit. Hey!
Ah!
It's your watch! Or whatever. I watched this tree the whole time, but it didn't move.
I wake up from that as well, and I think, it's okay, Lucky. You can go sleep more. I'll take watch.
Oh my god, is your blanket moving?
No, it's me. Just calm down, Prada. You're
I am calm.
Fine. Just go sleep more. I'll go take watch.
How long have I been sleeping at this point?
6 hours.
Okay, so it's not quite a full rest. I'm just gonna be like, okay, just wake me up in a few hours and I'll take the last watch if there is one. I'm just, Prada, go away.
And she just kind of scurries off back
And
into
leave
her
the
bedroll.
horses alone.
You hear her, then you see her like walk past the other way, past the carriage.
Okay, so I'm taking watch.
Okay. Okay. Your watch goes uninterrupted as well. I rolled really bad for your watches, guys. So yeah, dawn comes about. You can see. Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Kozal. And yeah, Kozal, and I can't remember his. Sorry, it's been like 2 weeks. That means you just forget everything when you do a.
Totally cool.
Chuck.
No.
Chuck McNulty.
His groundskeeper.
God, big boy.
Esther? No.
Hadrian?
Hadrian?
No.
No. What? Why do I have only the other one's name? I don't know why.
Why can't I find it?
Cleo, Bumble Whistle, Shiny,
Heskin.
Esther, Hasmus. Oh, Heskin, yeah.
Heskin, there we go.
Heskin and Cleo.
Yeah. Heskin and Kozal will be up right with dawn. You can see Heskin sort of like come out. They stretch a bit, and you hear him say, Master Kozal,
Do you require anything from the nearby forest?
No. I merely wish to be on the way as quickly as possible. Heskin?
Are you sure? Perhaps I can get you some supplies or something similar.
You needn't baby me.
You did go through a rather traumatic experience, Master Kozal.
Heskin, please leave me alone.
Yes, Master Kozal. I will scout the area.
Very well.
He's sort of moving about a bit. You can see he's just trying to stretch. Sleeping in that carriage is probably not the most comfortable. I mean, it's definitely better than sleeping on a rock, but you guys have probably tried to sleep in a chair before. It's not that comfortable. Yeah, Baron Vulpan and Cleo are probably still snoring away in the carriage. Shin will have come out though, and she's kind of having a quiet conversation with Master Kozal, Ophelia.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk to them. Good morning. How is everyone doing?
Fine.
Again, I'm very sorry about what happened to your house. But
The books that were lost are very tragic indeed.
at least we're all safe, right? I mean, we can still replace books, but we can't replace people.
Debatable.
Well, how far is it still to the village, Vulpan? Oh no, Vulpan is asleep.
Vulpan is
Shin.
snoring away.
Yeah.
You can probably see one of his feet hanging out the window.
Shin. I mean, Chin.
From what I understand, Baron Vulpan has said that we are at least 2 days away from Foxden. The sooner
we're
we
not
return, the
about
better.
Halfway?
A little bit more than halfway away.
Well, that's good. I just hope we don't run into more trouble. Shall I wake the rest, or do we still let them sleep a bit?
Once Heskin returns, perhaps we can continue.
Okay. Well, I can try and make some food.
Try?
Is that it?
Do you not know how to make food?
Well, I know how to make food, but just wanted to make something special, maybe that people feel a bit better.
From what I understood, that fellow Portinaeus was rather good at cooking. He
Oh, yeah.
provided much of the village's stores for the last few weeks or so since he's been
But-
here.
His food got destroyed in the fire. Right? Was it in the fire?
No, it
It
was
got
destroyed in the fight.
Oh, in the fight. In the fight.
That's unfortunate. Well, perhaps he can find some and prepare it for us before we head out.
If you don't want my food, then I'll just eat by myself. That's fine too, I guess. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later then. Bye. I'm just gonna make my own food.
I would be awake because I only sleep for half.
Okay, then if I see you like, well, spontaneous, you can make them food. They don't want me to cook food, okay? You don't have to make for me, I can make it myself.
Do half elves
What?
get the sleep benefit?
Do they not?
I know.
Played a half elf for ages.
No,
Pretty
elves
sure they do.
I
Thought they
don't
did.
think that they do. I play one on friggin' Darkfire and I can't even remember. No, you do not.
Oh. Oh, my bad.
You must sleep the whole night. You get dark vision,
Yeah.
but no, you gotta sleep the whole night.
Damn. Okay. I need to check on half elves. What the fuck else have I been doing that I can't do?
I ask that like every time you make a character, Peachy. So, yeah, I guess you kind of make your own stuff somewhere, Ophelia. Give me a survival check, Ophelia. That's a natural one. There's this like horrible cloying smoke burning smell that's going on. It smells like a pile of like garbage is being burned.
Hey, I might like garbage very much, as very tasty maybe.
I think maybe Ophelia's gotten it into her head, like she doesn't have a lot of time, so it's better just to make it as hot as possible. Just to make it go a little bit faster. And I don't even know what it is that you try to cook, but whatever it is looks like something else after you're done with it. And it's just a black mess of charcoal that you've run through with a stick, and it's dripping. And it's malodorous to the nth degree. It smells like a combination of roadkill and burning vomit.
Oh. That's great. Yeah, no, that's lovely. It's just what I like to eat on my Sundays.
Did you spice this with vomit?
Yeah, it's everybody wakes up. Everybody definitely wakes up. There's this horrible, horrible smell in the air. It's just thick smoke billowing forth from this fire.
Are we under attack again?
Is that roadkill?
That burnt hair.
I've just made some food, okay? You don't have to eat it. I'm just making it for myself. I'm just even like take a bite.
You hear like there's some retching going on, like Baronville Pan like hops out of the carriage. She's like, "Oh God, what is that smell? Oh my, oh."
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It tastes really great. Trust me.
There's like a raging, there's like a raging campfire behind her.
Can I rush over and just like throw something over the fire to stop it?
Yeah, absolutely. You take probably the you got to grab like some bedroll or something probably to cover it up. Whose bedroll do you grab?
Was I sleeping in the tent? No, I wasn't. I'll grab mine. That's probably the only one that's available. I'll grab mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's just fucking horrible. Horrible.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It tastes great.
Ophelia, I wouldn't eat that.
She's like holding up a stick. There's probably like the mosaic that you see like in anime. Like, you know, whenever somebody makes something like disgusting, it's like hovering over the food. It's dripping this like green liquid.
What were you doing?
I was cooking.
No, you weren't, honey.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody kind of like looks at each other. I think Baronville Pan is like,
I'm going to, as a joke, cast Spare the Dying on it.
you think you see it move for a second. There's like a kind of sound.
Ophelia, please don't put that in your mouth.
I don't know. It's very thick.
No, Ophelia, I'm just gonna go over and like slap it out of her hand.
Yeah, I don't know if that.
My food.
I don't know if
I'll
that
make
can
you
be
some food.
safe to eat
When it
smells.
hits the ground, you think it bounces. Like I think it bounces a little bit, and there's a.
Right. Okay. Maybe you leave the cooking to someone else for now, Ophelia. You can learn a little bit, maybe.
I was just.
I can taste it. Even I didn't even eat it. I don't.
Fortunace is quite good at cooking.
No.
Maybe he can teach you. a thing or
Okay.
I'm
two.
just gonna kick some dirt over it. Just.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Oh, I can still.
Can you
see
shoot it with an arrow? Oh my god.
If I hit it with my mace, will it die faster? I'm just gonna take my mace and just like squish it.
It doesn't squish after you hit it with the mace. It's like-
I think it dented my mace.
There's a green residue.
Oh no! I'm gonna like try to like clean it off on the grass.
Wipe it off.
Right. Well, maybe we should head off away from here then.
This land is now desecrated.
If this was farmland, it isn't anymore.
Lucky, do you have any holy water?
Yeah,
Maybe just.
probably. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I can just. I don't know. I don't have any holy water, but I could definitely just toss a torch on it.
Can I bless my water skin with the power of Bane?
No, unfortunately, unless you have.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna take a stick of incense and just kind of wave it around. I'll consume a stick of incense for this.
You like wave the incense around. The smoke seems to form like a strange, like it won't penetrate like a certain area. It's like a dome of.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And take the holy symbol and hold it out and like, devil be gone. Be gone. Just, gross food. Lyra, take this away. This is not food worth celebrating anything over. Seriously, do you not know how to cook?
Can we just leave?
I
Can we
mean,
just
We can
go?
just leave.
Let's just go. I'm scared.
Tried a little
I don't
bit.
think I've been scared like this in a while.
I'm gonna.
We fought a void dragon, and I'm.
I'm gonna kneel down next to Ophelia. It's okay. We're just having a bit of fun.
Well, I tried my best, and I thought I would make people happy if I made them food. And then, I mean, I tried.
Look, I tell you what. Let's go out and get some rabbits, and I'll show you how what I call food.
Fine.
Let's just go. I can't be this close to that.
He's just joking, Ophelia.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, we've got to
Promise.
make time back to.
Well, it
Yeah,
wasn't for you anyways.
Okay. Thank you for not killing me.
Shouldn't have been for you either. Let's get out of here.
Shall we ride together today, sister?
Yeah, sure. Let's anything just to get out of here.
Sure. Take the cart, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive this time. I don't trust Freda.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that neither you or I are anywhere near Prater and anything she's in control of.
Can she just go in a different cart? Can she just go with
yes.
Fortunatus or something?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, that's
Oh
good.
my God! What's that smell?
Well, there we go.
That's the smell of a wake-up call, and we're leaving. Let's get
And
out.
she's eaten a giant's penis before, by the way, just saying.
It smells pretty good.
Oh,
Hey,
well, that's...
excuse me?
I made an assumption that was wrong.
No, seriously, what are we having for breakfast?
We're not having breakfast. We're going to leave now.
Well, I made some
Grab your thing.
breakfast if you really want it.
Smells
Frida.
delicious.
It's all gone, Prater.
Oh,
None left.
no more penis.
What?
You said there was giant penis.
Oh, no. I was talking about
Definitely have never said those words in my life.
the last one you had. That's all.
You weren't kidding.
No.
Oh, this is. Oh wow.
Remember the one that I took as a trophy? Yeah, she took that as dinner.
Eh?
Anyway.
All right. So you guys managed to get out of this place with this strange, like, dark cloud forming, like, in this area. Today's the day 1,000 aberrations were born. And you head on back on the path to the village. And who is driving?
Locke and I will be in the front of one cart or carriage.
Cart. Yeah, there's 2 carriages in the cart, so we're on a cart.
Am I in the cart with Prater? Am I?
You
I
get
think so.
in a feeling.
I guess I'll drive. I'm not even very good at it.
Well, Ophelia can't drive at all.
Which cart are you going in, Ophelia?
I'll go with yours.
Okay, do you have rations? Are you still hungry?
No, I'm fine. I had some.
Prater, how about you lie in the back of the cart?
What?
Just lie in the back of the cart. I'll drive this time. You have a rest. Okay?
But there's no air in here. I'm going to choke.
You're not going to choke. I've recently had a lot of experience with choking, and you're definitely not that. Okay?
Fine. I guess I'll just die in here.
No, just have a nap or something.
Okay, so if you guys got long rests, so if you were not at full HP, you're back at full HP, you get half of your total hit dice back. For taking your long rest, you get your spell slots back. And you guys are gonna head back. So
all I have is useful spells for a fight. I don't have assassin spells. Oh, also, as I'm checking through my items, I legitimately have this. I have a small box filled with buttons. I legitimately rolled that on my
that is
bonus
great.
item list.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
That's great.
Wow.
Now we know why that shirt has so many buttons, Peachy. You subconsciously got it. You subconsciously got it. Congratulations. So, you guys head back to the town.
Yeah. I'll have a chat with my sister on the way.
Okay. So who's actually driving? You guys are in the cart, right? Not the carriage. I guess
we're in the cart.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, who's driving and who's in the actual like cart part?
I'm in the cart part.
Well, you're in
with
with
the other one.
Yeah, you're with
Oh, my bad.
Preda and Portneus.
I guess I'll drive.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check, please, Lucky.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely no problems driving this thing. It's old hat by now. Whatever. And I guess you feel like Locke tap on your shoulder while you're following Baron Vilpan's cart.
What's up?
So I've saw those looks you've been giving me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You absolutely know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I fine, but still, just I don't know. Just get worried sometimes.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I had a bit of a chat with Portneus last night.
Really? How'd that go?
Quite well, actually. He's not so bad, I think.
He's really nosy. I don't like how nosy he is.
Yeah, I think I sated a bit of that curiosity last night. And,
Oh.
No, not like that, unfortunately.
Oh.
He was quite curious about my past and my power and that kind of thing, and... But you know how, even with you, I'm quite secretive about it.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I've been secretive about, like where my money came from and all that kind of stuff, and Well, he seemed to think that you'd be quite understanding. And I thought, since I'm in the mood recently of being open with you and just telling you things, maybe you'd want to know? Or...
I don't want you to do anything because someone else says that it's a good idea.
Right, but the problem is, I'm not really that good at telling a good idea from a bad idea, so...
Isn't that why I'm here?
All right. So do you think it's a good idea if I tell you, or...
I don't even know what you're trying to tell me. Is there something that you've kept? Is there another thing that you've kept from me? Like, is it going to be like we had a dad and like you killed him or something?
Oh,
like,
no, nothing like that. But
I don't know if I could take that.
no, that all happened the way Mother said, I think. Well, if you're happy, then I guess we don't need to talk about it. But you did say we were going to have a conversation. Do you want to have that conversation, or?
Part of me does, and part of me is worried about what you're gonna say. Every time we talk now, it seems like there's something else that comes up that makes me worry more about you. Or it makes me feel like I'm losing you. But you did seem off earlier. When we were at Kozal's house.
Yeah.
You just... I don't know, you don't usually tune out like that. Especially not when it comes to good-looking older men. And you just... zoned out.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to tell me about?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, we have a decent ride back, so...
Well, I've never told anyone about my patron or who they are.
Isn't it just some demon Mom made a pact with?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
It's not some demon that Mom made a pact with?
You're around half right. But last night I told Portinaeus. He's the only person I've ever told. I thought about holding off to tell you, but they really wanted me to tell him. And I'm not exactly in a position to argue with them, so...
Is knowing this gonna help me help you? Or is it going to hurt you?
I don't think I'm clever enough to know that answer, I'm afraid. I'm not that good at looking ahead, but I'm kind of in the moment, you know?
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that better than anyone. Okay, well, you've already told Portinaeus, so
Yeah.
I feel like I should definitely know at that point.
See, that's what I felt, and then I thought about telling you and how it would turn out, and then...
Just get it over with.
This is harder than I thought it would be.
Look, it can't be worse than the thing about Mom, right?
I mean, I think it's at least close.
Okay.
Remember, I didn't choose this. This was...
I know. I know.
Technically, Mother chose this for me, but she didn't know, so I've never blamed her. Or held her responsible, or whatever.
I know. Just what is it? What happened? What did you do? Are you in trouble currently? Do I need to?
No. So. Do you remember the Baron's story about what the guild did?
Yeah, where we went. I don't know. There was the void dragon and everything.
Yeah, and they went to the Shadow Vale, and so I move a bit closer up to the front. Well, my patron is technically my matron, I guess you could say. She's Queen of Night and Magic, their enemy.
And that's where we're going to take our break. We'll be right back, everybody. Hang tight for more of the sparkliest of turnips. We'll be back in a little bit. Let's get some turnips in the chat, please.
Get some cliffhangers in the chat.
And if you have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. If you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways is to go to the Patreon and you show some love there. At the $50 tier, I have just posted some more stuff for the Cannibalized campaigns, specifically part of Talanis. I put another realm in there. Fafel de Veer is in there. Fafel de Veer. It's a very strange place. And you should go check it out. Go check it out. We'll be back in a little bit. Hang tight for more of Spark of Eternity. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Tablestory, Spark of Eternity. Welcome back. So, when we left you on the break, Locke, you were trying to say your patron to Lucky. Lucky, what you saw and what you heard was something different.
Okay.
You saw the strange cloying darkness spread across Locke's mouth. And you heard just this as he tried to speak.
I'm sorry, I don't think I caught that. There's also... I'm just gonna reach out and touch the darkness on his face.
Dissipates.
Try again.
Try what again?
Say the name again. I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I just...
Are you right? You're acting a bit strange.
Keep in mind, he's also talking to you kind of over your shoulder. You're driving this cart. And he's... you know how, I guess, like in church or something, and people are kind of kneeling, you know, over a pew. It's that kind of position, I think, for Locke.
I'm like turning back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stop the horse for a second. I like stop the cart and look at him and just be like, something's happening. I just say it one more time.
You're scaring me.
You're scared. Just please trust me. Just say it one more time, please.
Hard not to say it once, but it's
I can't. I don't under.
Oh.
I am.
You hear Portinaeus, I guess. Well, I think he was ahead of you, probably. You guys probably would have been taking up the rear, right?
Yeah, I think with the cart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm going to
You're right. Are you feeling okay?
do you not feel that? Like there was you tried to say the name. I don't even know what you said. It looked like darkness coming from your mouth, and then I still can't hear the name. I don't know who it is. I'm going to just touch him and like
No. Don't touch me.
Locke.
Just give me a second.
I don't know if this is your patron or if this is something else. If something got you back at the house or something, I at least let me protect you somehow. Sorry,
Let's well, I think then let's just keep going for now. Let's catch up with them. We don't want to get left behind. Nothing got me.
Locke, there's darkness. There was darkness spilling from your face. I don't.
It might be that you're not supposed to know.
I am going to grab his shoulder and cast protection from evil and good. Please allow me to do this. Please.
I don't know what to do.
I'll take my hand away. I won't cast it then. Just consider it for both our sakes. Maybe for the sake of the others.
I will. I'm sorry.
I start the horses back up again.
I turn the cart and sit with my back to just stare at the back.
Okay. You continue along the journey as the day goes by relatively quickly and uninterrupted. Night falls again as you guys make your way closer to Foxden. One day remains on your journey. As you set up camp for the night, it's gotten like more hilly in this area in general. That's kind of why this like last bit, even though you're closer to Foxden, takes a while. It's just you kind of meandering through these foothills and whatnot. You know, it's a bit windy this way. All right, and in terms of a watch,
I could take a first watch. Does anyone, Lucky, do you want to take a watch with me?
I can take it if it's dark again.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it with you.
So am I taking one or not?
No, not right now. It's not dark yet. I mean, look. It really is good. Lucky, I really just wanted to still say sorry again about what happened before the other day. I really didn't mean to do that. I don't know what happened. The cart was shaking so much, and I know you're probably angry at me, but I don't want you to be.
I was just really tired and grumpy, and I took it out on you, and I'm sorry.
She's, of course, speaking of the time that she hit her with an eldritch blast.
Why do you have to rub it in every time?
Just in case the chat forgot.
Yes, just in case it didn't stick.
I'm sorry. My Oscar is.
Oh, that's your cat.
It's my cat. Yeah, he's very singy right now.
You think Queen Sarastra?
How's you doing with Locke? For some reason, I just feel this weird tension sometimes when you guys are together, and I don't really understand it. Are you guys okay?
Do you have any or had any brothers or sisters, Ophelia?
No, I was pretty much the only child in our village. Even I didn't really have anyone to play with or any brothers or sisters, so I don't understand very well.
Well, it's very normal for brothers and sisters to fight sometimes, or not get along, or whatever.
Well, why does that happen if you're so close? I mean, if you're from the same mama and papa, then why would you fight so much more than with others?
Sometimes when you care about someone so much and you want them to be safe or happy or protected, you get angry when there are things that happen or people or entities that get in the way of that happening, or when the person just doesn't seem to be doing what's best for them. And
do you think that my mom and dad might have been angry at me or did something for me that they went away?
I don't actually know that much about your story.
Well, I used to live with mommy and daddy in the forest, and we always lived fine, and I was always very happy to show mommy and daddy that I was so strong, and sometimes they would look away or they would look at me strangely. I couldn't describe it, but it wasn't very happy. It's almost as if they were disappointed in me, or I don't know what those feelings are that they were feeling, but they just looked at me as if I was... It's almost as if I was dirty. I don't understand. And, well, at some day I went to grab herbs and I came back and they were not there. And, I mean, I looked everywhere because they would always be at home. Like, mommy would always clean and daddy would, like, gather wood and do some stuff around the house, but they would never be gone so long. And I looked and I waited, but they never came back. And, well, then I went to look for them, and I haven't found them yet. I did hear news that they would be or a sighting of them near Foxden, but I have not seen anyone, and I thought maybe they were in the village, and they weren't there.
Well, you and my brother kind of look alike, right?
Yeah. Why is it that you and Locke don't look the same?
My mom made a deal with someone that she shouldn't have made a deal with.
How do you mean a deal?
Shh. My dad died before I was born, and my mom didn't know what to do, so she got some help and some magical help, and now Locke is different. And because of that, it seems like a lot of people look down on people that look like my brother and you and Prada. Sometimes they're scared.
I don't understand. I mean, yes, we have horns, and not everyone has horns, but we're also people. I mean, I never understand people that act different because we look different. I mean,
You probably
even-
see Preda like inside her bedroll. She's got like her arms with her axes and both of her hands like extended out from her bedroll. And you hear her like,
I mean, even me and Preda and Locke are all the same. We still look very different. Especially Preda. She's very different.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
But so the deal, does that have any reason or effect, or can we make him look more like you, or is it bad, or do we have
Listen, it's really complicated, Ophelia. I've tried everything that I can to help Locke, and I will continue to help him.
Well,
Sometimes
if you need any help, I'll try to help. It's not that I know if I can do much, but I'll try.
there is something you can do.
What is it?
You have history with Portinaeus, right?
Well, yes, a little bit.
How do you know him?
Well, when I was going to Foxden, I obviously traveled a little bit to get there because I wasn't very aware of the surroundings. I haven't been outside my village before, and at some point I was at a church and there were some bad people, and he told me that I had to kill the bad people, but I didn't want to. But then he really wanted me to kill the bad people, and then I did. But I don't understand because they didn't seem like such bad people because they were part of a church, and there's no bad people in the church, right? But he said they were really bad, and then, well, I had to kill people, a lot of them. But I mean, he was nice to me. He was always nice. He would give me hugs and he would take care of me while we were together. But then we just went our own ways, and because I was looking for mommy and daddy, and then he hasn't been there anymore. And then I saw.
Hold on. Okay, so do you know what church this was?
I don't remember. Can I roll history? I don't know.
that's between you and Portinaeus. Portinaeus, do you know what church it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a history check, Ophelia.
Okay. 'Cause I have no idea.
As a cleric, I'm very interested in what this is.
Portinaeus, did you try to hide this from her?
I don't know about hide, but I definitely wouldn't have outright told her.
Give me a stealth check. An 11. Okay, feel free
Would it not be a
to
deception?
What?
Would it not be a deception?
No, because you were trying to obscure the truth as opposed to outright lie. You said it yourself.
Just wondering because I got points.
So
on that.
why don't you whisper her what it was?
Well, I think it was something like Iria. I don't know.
What? No, hold on. Not Lyra.
Lyra. Yeah, I think that was it. He said they were all heretics, and he made me do it. I really didn't want to. Do you know the Lyria?
Oh my gosh. Lucky starts laughing hysterically.
What is going on? Was that a good thing or not?
Oh, Ophelia.
What have I done?
No, and you've done nothing. You've given me happiness,
Wait,
clarity in that I haven't had in a long time.
wait. Wasn't your god named Lyra? Have I killed people from your god?
I'm gonna hold Ophelia just close.
I'm sorry, I really
No, it's
didn't
not
know
your
you made me
fault.
do it.
Ophelia, it's not your fault.
But they were good people because you have a good god.
You know the thing about Lyra? Do you know stuff about her? You know why I picked her?
No.
Lyra is the goddess of celebration, of life and happiness. And those people in the church were killed unfairly, sure. But our time comes for us whenever it hits, and if it happens to be because some crazed man in a nippled armor suit comes in and smites them down or coerces a innocent child to murder them, then so be it.
But I never wanted to. I never wanted that to happen. Ever. I'm so sorry, honey. Why would he have done that? Why did he make me do that? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know how I can make up to you ever. That ball was nothing and now I did this? Why? Why?
You're still very young, Ophelia.
But still, I should have said no. I could have said no more. I could have said no, 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 no. But I didn't, and I still did it, and all these people died because of me. I'm no better than those people that attacked Silky's parents. I'm a monster. I killed those people without me wanting to.
You were manipulated by someone, but you know it was wrong. And feeling bad about your actions is often the first step towards making amends.
Do you think Portanese is evil?
Evil, good, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him very well. I can't say I trust him very much. He's a very nosy individual, but just be careful. And I know it's difficult to trust people after you've been manipulated, but I promise that you can come to me for anything, because I know how that feels, and that's not okay.
Well, you can also always come to me, and if there's anything, I will be there to protect you. But We'll promise also to never hurt anyone who doesn't deserve it. And once again, I'm really sorry.
Friends,
Hug.
we'll hug it out.
Okay. You guys go through your watch.
Aww.
I always had to really cry.
I
Like, I had like tears in my eyes, like,
Dude, the fucking tea is being spilled this episode. Like, was not expecting that. Was not expecting any of this.
So the watch ends without any interruption. My rolls so far for these have been like, I think a 5, a 7, a 4,
just how I like them.
a 2, a 14, which is one from my threshold, and then another 2.
Look at all this great RP we would have missed if you didn't.
Who do you get next for the watch?
Is it dark? I'm probably prayed at.
Okay.
I'll grab Locke.
Okay, so you grab Preda, Ophelia, and Lucky, you go to wake up Locke. You can hear this, like, "Ah!" as Preda is jostled awake. You're the little one. What are you doing here?
It is dark, and you can watch now.
It is?
Yeah, look.
That's the only time it's safe.
Well, yeah, well, that's why you're watching, to keep it safe.
Right. So it's my turn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do sleep a little weird, just saying.
Maybe you
The
sleep
act-
weird. I don't sleep weird.
Okay. Okay. Well, go watch. There.
She scurries off. All right, and Lucky, you go to wake up Locke.
I'll go wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Locke.
Yeah, is it my watch already?
You'll be watching with Preda.
Okay. Oh. Well. No. All right then. Do you want to sleep in here?
Is anyone else in there?
No, it's just me.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stick around Ophelia. We had a
Sure.
really nice talk over our watch.
Oh, is she okay?
She will be.
What's wrong?
I don't worry about it right now. I do think on our way back to Foxden we should definitely talk more, though. And if you could do me a favor, that might seem odd in request right now. Just try not to get too close to Portaneus.
I listened the first time.
I know.
I'm
just,
behaving myself, don't worry.
just
No one from work. I've kind of got it down by now.
there's a lovely minor woman waiting for you back in Foxden.
Yeah, you know, you'd think. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't very good. You know what I mean?
There'll be others.
Oh, there's
There'll
plenty
be
of others. I'm thinking that half-orc. Maybe.
I'm sure you could do something wonderful.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll be able to wear you down and get your blessing for the Baron.
Don't push it.
Okay.
Go take your
Alright.
watch.
I'll take my watch, don't worry.
And once I wake him up, I'm gonna go find Ophelia and just just kind of cuddle in with her.
Okay. Okie doke. Locke, you start to go on watch. Give me a perception check, please.
Sure.
A 9. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Prada will hold on. I feel like she'd do it this way. Okay. You hear something trip and fall behind you. You see Prada face down in the dirt, and there's like a branch that like cracked when she fell, and she's like, "I saw something."
Where?
I don't know. It was. I think that way. There was. I think I saw a fire and some light and smoke.
Right. We'll have to wake the others.
Can't we just leave them?
What do you mean leave them?
We can just get in the cart and go, right?
You stay here and keep an eye out and see if anything moves towards us. I'll wake them.
You want me to take an eye out? I can't do that. I don't have your powers.
I just head back to the camp, ignoring her. I'll quickly
like-
go around everyone.
She's like looking at her hand, like as.
Go around and give everyone a shake. Okay, Ophelia, wake up.
What? Are you okay?
No. Prada spotted something. Some fire.
Okay.
Nearby.
I'll go wake up the Baron.
Okay. I can get Pottenayas.
Actually,
Do I get to wake the Baron?
yeah. I'll. You know what? That's a good idea. You can go wake the Baron. Go.
Right. Looking forward to our conversation. I'll head over to the Baron.
The
Are
carriage.
they in tents or in the carriage?
They're in a carriage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head over to the carriage and I'll just give it a knock.
You hear Heskin's voice.
What is it?
There's fire, light nearby. Maybe some other lights moving.
You see this like axe like pointing out of the space between the carriage door, and like one slitted eyeball that kind of like looks in a bit of consternation towards you and says, "How far?"
When I looked over, did I see how far it was?
With your perception check, no.
When Praetor pointed it out, even?
Nah.
Not sure. Unfortunately, Praetor is the one who reported it, and she's not the most reliable. We'll take over a group and take a look, but just make sure everyone here is safe.
I will guard them. I will wake the Baron.
He might want in on the fight, actually.
So in like a moment you hear like a what? What? Okay. Baron like walks out. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt your sleep, Baron. Do you want to join us, or shall we go on ahead?
Give me a second.
Sure.
Is everyone else awake?
Well, people from the guild are. They know about Shin and Kozal and the little one.
No, they're asleep. Okay.
Do any of you specialize in the whole stealthy thing?
No. I'm stealthy enough, but I wouldn't. I can give it a go. I don't need a light, so that makes it a bit better for me.
Right. No light. That's good. Okay. You and me, we're gonna take a look.
Okay.
So let the others know. Guard the camp.
Okay. I'll just head over to Lucky quickly.
Spicy is just kind of, she kind of like floats out, and she's kind of interposed herself between you and the Baron, and she says,
What is going on?
Spicy, please. It's nighttime. You're not exactly the most inconspicuous at this time of the day.
I am your personal guard, Baron. I go where you go.
Not this time. You're going to stay here.
No,
What do you mean, no? You work for me.
I work for you, but I am sworn by honor. I am honor bound.
You're honor bound. Can you turn down the light? Maybe snuff out the candle?
You want me to snuff out my light?
I don't know what you can do. Can you turn it down a little? Maybe not be a beacon of light in the darkness? You see this, like, horrific expression on her face, like... And... she says,
Of course not. That's who I am.
okay, so you're not the best person to bring along... Listen, Spicy, I promise you, okay? This is what I do. I'm good at it. I won't be gone for very long. I promise you, I won't be in danger.
I'll look after him. Don't worry.
She looks at you and...
You couldn't protect the Baron.
I guess we'll see if you're right or not.
She gets in, like, really close, like, right up to your face. and she says,
You smell familiar.
We have met before.
No, I know that smell.
Right. Well, I just gonna have to tell my sister that she's to stay here. So, and then I'll meet the Baron. We'll go and
make a deception check, please.
shit. 21.
It's a good thing, because she rolled really well.
What do you mean, oh no, he says, Mr. +7 to deception?
She looks at you, and you just barely beat her, by the way. I'm not kidding. You beat her by 1. And she looks at you.
Seen a bit.
If anything happens to the Baron, I will hold you personally responsible.
And she has, like, this. She waves the frost-covered butter knife and in your general direction.
Of course. Lucky.
I'm actually already gone to go wake up Portneus.
Okay.
I guess I'll find you over there then.
Well, she headed over to Portneus while you were doing all this. What do you do when you head to Portneus, Lucky?
Consider many things, but I'll just wake him. Hey,
Yeah.
we might have company. Get up.
Okay.
And
The
I'll
clanging of metal nipples being attached.
They're an actual attachment. They like slide on. There's like a hinge or something.
Oh, my nipples are all over the place today.
Yes. So, Locke, you find Lucky sort of peeking her head in on Portneus.
Alright. So you're gonna stay here, guard the camp, and I'm going to head off with the Baron and take a look.
Is that wise?
I'm fairly sneaky and I can see in the dark, so yeah. And
Is Spicy not going with you? She's
no.
wow.
Yep.
You must have woken up the Baron in a good way. Have fun, I guess. Be
Yeah, we'll
careful.
see. Yeah.
I blunder out, putting on my armor. Where are we going?
And I'll just push him. I'll just push him along. Go on.
If we need help, I'll let you know.
Thanks.
I head off back to the Baron. Okay. Told him to guard the camp.
Baron's kind of like put his armor on, and he's got a cloak that when you saw it earlier, it looked gray. Now it's it's completely black.
Oh, that's nice.
It does the job.
Right.
Are you ready? You sure you
Sure.
can stay quiet?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Try and keep up. And he starts to like lope off very gracefully. Let me just check. Oh, come on, stay on the table. Okay. Very gracefully and quietly, he moves off into the darkness.
I follow on.
Yeah, how far is you've got 120 foot vision, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing you can see him because you can't hear him. He's not making any noise as he moves through through the brush and things. And it's pretty hard to keep up with him. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, shit. Athletics.
Does he get advantage for the thirst?
That's never really an advantage. It's more a detriment than anything.
There we go, 19.
Okay. And give me a stealth check.
23.
Excellent. All right. You are both moving very quietly through the brush towards this, towards the area that Preda indicated. Let's see what we got here. I thought I had better sneaky music than that. Alrighty. That's unfortunate. Okay. As you make your way closer to this this light, you run into Baron Volpan's outstretched arm. He does the sort of stop short thing, where he's kind of like put his arm across your chest, and you can just barely see him as his hood is pulled up. And he looks towards you and motions to be quiet. And then he points up. And up above, you can see a really rudimentary looking net. And inside you can see a bunch of rocks. And then he points down. And there's a rope that's crossing between two trees. And then he points up into one of the trees over maybe 30 feet away. And in one of the trees, you can see a silhouette kind of like looking around. And Baron Volpan makes a sort of gesture like an archer would. And he sort of does. He points both, like his index finger and middle finger, towards his eyes, and then points a little bit in front of you. And he motions. He pats his chest and points towards you. And he motions to go to the left. And then he points to you again, points to your eyes, and then points to the ground.
Yeah, I give him signs back. Watch the ground. Give him left.
And then he says, with gestures again, he points to his eyes, and he points to himself, and he says, basically he points outwards towards the light, like this. And he points to you, and then points left.
I give him a nod, and then I start slowly heading left, watching the ground for tripwires and shit.
Yeah, give me a perception check, please. A 10, okay.
Had too many good rolls in a row.
Okay. You make it maybe 15 feet away. And as you're moving, you don't see a tripwire. You stumble, feeling something connect with your left foot, and you hear this like really loud sound. It's the sound of what sounds to be like falling rocks. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me. A 19. Okay. So, stumbling across the rope, you inadvertently trip something after being told to be on the lookout for it. And these more of these rocks that are sort of very crudely set up around the perimeter of this sort of campsite tumble down. On a 19, you will only take half damage. So you take 4 damage as these rocks tumble down, probably connecting with your leg, and the rocks clatter, falling to the ground. As they do,
I quickly duck behind a tree.
Try and make a stealth check. It's going to be with disadvantage.
That's fair. 14.
A 14. Okay. Need to check on something. Okay. All right. So you hear this sound of like a familiar sound. You don't know the language, but you know that it is goblin. And from the way that the noises are made, it sounds like hobgoblins. You see some torchlight move away from the camp light and starts to circle around the perimeter. As the torchlight moves, you can see that the archer that was hidden in one of the tree branches is slightly illuminated from some of the torchlight.
He's quite nearby to me, actually, right?
I would say if you went left, he's maybe 15 feet away up in a tree.
Okay. Then I'll hold my ground for a minute, just staying behind the tree, kind of out of his line of sight. And I'll try and see if I can see the Baron back from where I came.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, he's super stealthy now. Shit. Nope, can't see shit.
You have a 9. You don't know where he is.
All right. So I'm going to check something. Okay. I'm going to.
You also don't see how many creatures there are here.
Yeah. I'm going to move further in the same direction I was going. Try and go between the trees.
Okay. Give me another
Without
stealth
being-
check as you move through the trees. It's a regular one. A 15. Okay. Okay. As you move through the trees, you hear an arrow head your way. And let's see. A 12 versus your
misses me.
AC. Yes. Arrow sails out, and you hear. And you hear more.
I'm going to use my thaumaturgy as I continue moving in that direction to make my voice boom louder. And I'm just going to yell out a lot of random nonsense in Infernal, just because it sounds meaner than Goblin does. With my booming voice.
Okay.
And hopefully that also gets the attention of the people back at camp.
Go ahead and give me an intimidate check.
Okay. 14 with my +7.
14. Okay. So your thaumaturgy will boost your voice 3 times as loud. So you're like somewhat close to Prada's volume right now. And she's got that natural
Like
built-in.
7 times as loud.
I'd probably actually yell out, there's danger here, come help. But I try
Okay.
to make it sound meaner.
So
Sister.
when you do that, when you do that, we're gonna need some turn orders here. Now I don't have a battle map for this, so this is gonna
Theater
be
of the mind.
theater of the mind.
I love me some theater of
Theater of the mind.
Okay. So let's get some turn orders. I'm going to need one from each of you, and Baron Volpan and Locke. So yeah, you guys can't select your token, but I'm going to add you guys in here. Wow, Peachy, I mean...
So we just roll or we wait till you have a token on that map?
Let's
or-
roll.
Yeah, just roll.
Oh,
That's awful, Peachy.
It's disgusting.
You don't have to tell me. I know it.
Yeah, we do. We really have to make you feel worse. I mean, that's just fucking disgusting. Okay. Alrighty. Doot doot doot. Alright, we need some hobgoblin rolls. Okay, and we need a Volpan roll.
Oh my god, please, just open. Why? Just open.
Gotta love roll 20.
Just open, please. Just please open.
Just want to open a character sheet, please. Please. Thank you. Oh, that's a natural 1 from Vulpan. That's super bad. Okay, let's see.
Oh, where's the disgust for Vulpan?
Oh, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by myself, for sure.
Not allowed.
For sure. Portinaeus with the natural 1 as well. Ophelia with 13. Prada, we need to roll for. Let's see how long that sheet takes to open. Bless you, someone.
Bless, yeah.
He's untied.
Eat you. Come on. Open, damn you. Please.
While Whack is getting this ready, don't forget that you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and you can subscribe to the Tablestory channel for free every month.
For free?
For free!
Every month?
Every single month. And you get a bunch of amazing emotes for free!
That's
For
like
free?
nothing. Hey, we're.
Oh my gosh, Rep!
Okay.
Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub.
Locke?
With examples. That's great.
Locke, what was your roll? 15?
15.
Lucky 11. Okay. So, did you have any bullshit that made you break the ties? No? That was in Sector 49, right?
Crash City.
Oh, Crash City. Okay, sorry. The hobgoblins are going to go first. They have detected you, especially since you were so loud and kind to let them know where you were. A volley of arrows will head your way. You are under half cover right now, I'd say.
Yeah, unless it's a really big tree.
So let me just check cover. I think it's +2 AC.
Something
Or
like
half. Half cover +2 bonus. Okay. So, we're going to get a volley of arrows headed your way, friend. Good luck to you, sir. Just please, just open, please, just please. Please, open.
Is it because this map is so big?
It might be. I don't know.
I'll try a blank page.
It might be because I have so many other windows open. I don't know. Okay, so hobgoblins. Let's roll for this first. Okay. First longbow attack shoots out a 13 is a miss. Second one, 21.
Hit.
5 piercing damage. Gets through, probably hits you like grazes your upper arm or something. And another longbow attack. That's a critical fail.
Ooh.
We got to see what happens on that one. Let's see here. Critical failures. Do me a favor. Roll me a 1d100, Zacatecus, because I'm out of here. I'm out of the window.
87.
87. Okay. Your attack is so wild, it takes a moment for you to recover. You have disadvantage on your next attack made before the end of your next turn. Okay, so that's all for the arrow attacks for right now. The others are trying to get in position. And it is your turn, Locke. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna take a peek around and just see. So I know one's up in the tree near me. I'm just gonna try and. I think in that case, then I'm gonna aim partway up the tree with Morihanda. A little blob of darkness comes out and hits that area, and I'll cast a darkness spell there.
Okie doke.
Put some darkness between me and the goblins coming at me.
Okay. And your darkness cannot be seen through a creature with dark vision can't see through. Non-magical light can't illuminate it. To be fair, are you even able to see through this shit?
Yeah.
Why?
Got devil's sight, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I
devil's
think,
sight.
yeah.
And darkness, both magical and non-magical.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay, fair enough. You just hear...
And then, and then I'm going to keep running loudly in the same direction away from the Baron.
Okay.
And then take cover behind another tree.
Okay.
I'm stomping loudly deliberately. I want them to know I'm heading that direction.
Okay, make an intimidation check. 20. Clomp, 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 clomp. You're making a big racket as you run the other way. Ophelia, Lucky, Portinaeus, you guys are all fairly far away from this situation. What do you do when you hear this sort of yelling off in the distance?
What language was it?
Infernal, right? If it's infernal, I can understand. So I'll be like, we gotta go.
Yeah, I can understand as well.
Wait, can we all? I think we can all understand infernal.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Can Fraser
Portinaeus.
as well?
Yeah, tieflings automatically.
Yeah.
So,
How far is it? Like,
You just hear Prada yell,
know.
Daddy!
And Locke's like, I'll be right with you.
I'll start running towards the sound.
Okay. Mechanically, I don't know how long it's going to take you guys to get there. Ophelia, give me an athletics check. 14, okay. Lucky, give me an athletics check.
Okie dokie. Not my forte.
12, all right. Prada. Gets a 15, okay. And she also moves particularly fast on this first turn. And now, a beefier looking hobgoblin sort of makes his way forward. And he yells, "Yes, another! Dead God!" And he will throw a javelin. That's a 15 towards you, Locke.
I'm still in half cover behind the tree, so it's a miss.
Yes. You hear the impact from the javelin collide with the ground nearby. And he will toss another one. That's a 20.
That one's a hit.
Hits you for 3 piercing. Probably just hits you like in the side somewhere. Like tears your skin. Baron Volpan. Baron Volpan is going to start fucking some shit up.
Get him.
Okay. First things first. The guy that was just then yelling, Baron Volpan appears behind him. And he will gain advantage on this attack. That's a 10. Unfortunately, that's a miss. The second attack no longer has advantage.
it's crit.
That's a 20. That's a hit. for 7 piercing. Okay. And then Baron Volpan will stab with his dagger. That's right, he gets 3 fucking attacks. If he hit with the first one, he would have gotten a sneak attack, which is ridiculous. Okay, 14 is a miss. And that's gonna be... That's gonna be it for his turn. Okay. Portaneus, give me an athletics check. Or unless you're not running towards the danger.
No, I'm running towards the danger.
Okay, go ahead.
17.
17. Alrighty. Next round, the hobgoblins. More of them start to appear. Okay, you see 5 of them now, Locke, that have come into the light. And they're going to fire arrows at Baron Volpan and yourself.
How does my darkness affect them?
Well, the one that's up in the tree can't see shit.
Right. I didn't get to block more of their view.
That guy is probably going to fall out of the tree. He's got to roll a dex saving throw here. Where's the character sheet? There we go. Oh, God. He just totally falls out of the tree. Thud. He's going to take 5 damage from that. And he's going to spend the rest of his turn just trying to get up. He's out of the darkness now, though.
Okay.
The others, we're going to say 2 of them will take a shot at you. That's a 9 and a 12. Both miss as you rush off. The other 2 are going to aim at Baron Volpan. That 18, I believe, is a hit. Yep, that's 1 hit for 5 damage. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Alrighty, next attack. That's a crit. That's 4 damage plus... Oh my god, another 87. It's a different effect, I think, but... Okay. The target take an action on its next turn? I'm guessing the target cannot take an action on its next turn. That's probably it for the critical hit. So, Baron Volpan gets hit so hard, he's kind of like caught off guard. You hear him like grunt in pain. And I also need to roll something else here. Something that Locke should dread very much.
Oh no. She's not going to fight. She's just going to come and shout at Locke for not doing right in front of me.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Shout.
Some chicken, I can't cook.
Locke, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss my darkness and store out of it now. And instead, I'm going to turn to them and cast out a veil of sparkling stars.
Okay, what spell are you casting?
Pattern.
Ooh, okay.
See if it works this time.
Each creature in the area. All right, so Baron Volpan's got to make one too.
I'm trying not to hit him if that's at all possible.
It's kind of smack dab in the middle of several hobgoblins, so I don't think you're going to be able to do that.
Tough shit.
You want him attacking, trust me. When he does hit, he's going to fuck him up. All right. Let's see here. Hobgoblins. We need... What are they? Wisdom saves? Wisdom saves. Okay.
Wisdom saves, yeah. DC 15.
2, 3, 4. And the captain. And Baron Vulpan. Okay, so we got 4 fails and... success from Baron Vulpan.
Woo.
I had
He's
faith
like-
in his power.
You just hear... You just kind of like hear him like, what are you doing?
Improvising.
Spicy Sapphire's turn. You hear her scream as she yells, I trusted you!
And this is where Locke dies.
She comes flying into the scene and activates her Frosty Rage. And trailing behind her, you see this small blizzard fly back. You hear this boom, boom, boom from her icy short bow. An 11 is a miss.
Does she have advantage because they're incapacitated?
Oh, they are incapacitated. Okay, so that 25 is the first one.
Actually, I don't think they get advantage on that.
Incapacitated? I think they do, actually. Let me check.
I think it's just paralyzed to get advantage. Incapacitated just means you can't move or take any action.
Can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so the first attack is a miss. The second one is a hit for a 25, and the target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 minute. So this is going to be 9 damage plus possible poison. So one of the hobgoblins succeeds on his poison save, but you hear him takes this like horrible gut shot, falls to the ground, bent over and dead. And Spicy Sapphire's turn is over. Ophelia, give me another athletics check. A natural 1. You kind of have to stop and catch your breath as you see the rest of the group kind of like leaping through these bushes and moving around the brush and things. And you just kind of like have to stop and put your hands on your knees.
How far away are we then? If we already started way before Spicy Sapphire.
Spicy Sapphire's very fast, number 1. And number 2,
okay.
she did not stay in the camp.
Big surprise.
Okay. So we're just not
If
there.
you had rolled really well, there was a chance that you could have made it here this round.
Okay, gotcha.
Lucky. Please give me an athletics check. A 16. You can see the fight ahead, but I don't think you're going to be like really in range unless you have a very long distance spell that you're trying to use. You're probably...
like 120 feet?
I'd say you're probably out of range then.
Okay.
I'd say you're probably
then-
just out of range for 120 feet.
Okay. Then I will just call out to Locke and just be like, Locke! Where are you?
Prada is going to have to roll an athletics check. She was making good distance here. She might make it. 21. She is in this round. Okay. So Prada just... Ah! You just hear her screaming, and the bow fires probably at the nearest hobgoblin. That's a crit.
Holy shit.
5 plus.
Does she Hunter's Mark too?
She can bonus action, so she probably would. She just won't be able to move it off.
Nice.
So 44. Staggering blow causes the target to be deafened until the end of your next turn. Wow. That's like a Princess Mononoke headshot.
I feel like Prada maybe just screamed so loud at this hobgoblin that it just went deaf for a second.
Yeah, and Prada hits it for 5 damage. Then she says, "Is it good? I hit him! I hit him! Oh, I should probably shoot him again!" Another shot. Oh, and we need the Hunter's Mark, sorry. For an extra 2 damage. It's still up. And she takes another shot with the longbow. (16) I think is a miss. I think it's a miss. These hobgoblins have a lot of armor. Yeah, that's a miss. She says, "I knew I couldn't do it the second time. The first time, and that was it. That's it. I really can't."
Wax stuff is too real.
Actually perfect. She's gonna hate how good this is.
The hobgoblin captain will engage in melee combat with Baron Volpan, who unfortunately...
He's hypnotic patterned.
Oh, that's right. Does he get to make a saving throw?
No?
Are they just fucking hypnotic patterned and that's it? They just stay like that?
Until they take damage or someone breaks them out of it. But yeah, they don't get to move, they don't get to take actions or reactions.
Holy shit.
My bard used that
Okay.
to crowd
I
control.
remember, it's very good.
Alrighty. So the captain won't do anything. Let me roll and see which hobgoblin you hit. Okay. So the one that died is the one that succeeded on its saving throw. So the rest of the hobgoblins are also out of action. Unfortunately, so is Baron Volpan for this turn because of the crit from the last turn. Portinaeus, give me an athletics check.
Will do. I suppose. Boop. 15.
A 15. So you are about the same distance away as Lucky. You and Lucky are probably just keeping up speed, so you got a bit to go. You're probably about 120 feet away.
Okay, can I cast? Do I have an action or my dash? I'm probably dashing. There's no way I can cast this one. It's fine.
What's that?
We're dashing.
You're
essentially,
dashing, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Okay, hobgoblins are basically charmed for now. Locke, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to take my time and stroll over to the hobgoblins. And then I'll pick one of them. I'll pick the captain, actually. I think.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my Hexblade's Curse on him first.
Okay.
My bonus action. And then I'm going to strike out at him with Morihyanda.
17 is just barely a hit on the captain.
For 12 damage.
Oh, nice shot. Big hit. You can see he's already been kind of bleeding, but and he's kind of trying to blink away. Looks like he's trying to grab something in the air, like little starbursts, basically, as you flashed him with this power of yours, and you get a clean shot on him as he's trying his best to kind of move his sword around and defend, but you get the 12 damage. He's already taken a cut, like you've seen. His arm is bleeding, but you hit him again. Nice shot. Still up.
The second strike at him.
18 also a hit.
For 16 damage.
Whoa, is that max? No. Jesus,
No,
that's way too much
only-
damage.
That's a lot.
Okay, 16 damage. Sorry, checking. He looks really hurt.
Oh, so close, but not quite. All right, then. Then that ends my turn.
Spicy Sapphire's turn. She says, "I will never forgive you." And she's blue with rage, the hottest blue you can imagine.
You know, we did so well. We've been doing so well.
She will strike out at the hobgoblin captain with her icy short bow. 16 is a miss. Her second attack. That's a hit. For 8 damage. You see the arrow whiz right past the side of your face, Locke, and just hit him right in the neck. There's little like icy snowflakes falling behind the arrow as it hits him, and you see this ice like spread out across his throat, and he just kind of falls to the ground.
You can see part of the energy come from him and back into me, and my wounds heal, and then I'll do I need an action for this? Oh, okay. No, I can't do this part. Okay, that's it then. Just heal my wounds from his spirit energy.
Alrighty. Spicy's turn is done. You can feel laser beams in the back of your head, Locke. Ophelia, give me an athletics check.
Oh, almost Arcana.
Oh my god! Oh, that's another natural one from Ophelia. Oh
I think
my
Mac
god.
might be the new Peachy.
Oh, wow! You are so out of breath, Ophelia. You're just panting and wheezing.
My legs don't know how to be as long as yours.
It's like dehydrated, like just
Oh my
panting.
god.
Yeah.
You know, when you run a marathon and you have the blood taste in your mouth. She's got asthma, actually. There you go.
Yeah, you just created asthma. Congratulations. Yeah, you're nowhere close, Ophelia. Sorry. Lucky.
Do I need another athletics check?
No, you're technically just out of 120 feet of distance, so you can move and use a spell if you want, or...
I will... No, I'm going to have to dash. Because if it's 120 feet, I want to get within 60 feet, so I'm going to dash in.
Okay. All right. You are heading towards where, like, where the hobgoblins are?
Yeah.
Okay. Pareda will scream and fire 2 more arrows at some hobgoblins. That's a hit for 6 piercing. An arrow shoots out, hits a hobgoblin somewhere in the flank. She would have moved her hunter's mark over to him at the beginning of the turn, too, so... That's an additional 3 damage. This hobgoblin's looking really hurt, but it's still up. She fires again. 13 is a miss. And she says, see, I can only hit them once. I can't. The first one is good. The second one sucks. Why am I like this? And
would a 14 have hit? Because that was the hobgoblin reload, and they only get a +3, I think, and she gets +4.
What are you talking about? Oh, I rolled for the hobgoblin. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. My bad.
Just another +1, I think.
She does get a +4. So, no, 14 is not a hit. Okay. The captain is down. Volpan says... What the hell was that? And he just stands up. and says, "Okay, now I'm angry." And he will rush towards the nearest hobgoblin. And he will first throw his dagger of venom. That's a 23. That's for 9 piercing and 7 poison if the guy fails the poison check. The con save, rather. That is a fail. That hobgoblin, thud, falls to the ground. Then Baron Vulpan says, "Oh, I've missed this so much." And he will rush over towards another hobgoblin and he does this like sliding move where he like slides on the ground partially. The hobgoblin looks like he's going to take a swing, and Baron Vulpan like strikes upward with his short sword. 18 is a hit for 11 piercing damage. He slices the hobgoblin from crotch to chest. That guy's blood squirts out. Baron Vulpan then spins and will try and stab with his short sword for his final attack, the last hobgoblin. 16 is a miss, unfortunately. Maybe some dirt flew up, maybe some blood got in his eyes, but he misses the last attack. He says, "Almost went 3 for 3. There is one hobgoblin left. Portinaeus. You're about 60 feet away.
I'm 60 feet away from the hobgoblin.
Yep.
Then I will Sacred Flame it.
Okay. That needs a dex save from them. That's a fail. 13 radiant damage. That's a beastly Sacred Flame. 13 damage. How do you kill it?
So my Sacred Flame is a cold green, and it just ignites the entire body and then flashes out, and he can't move away from it, and it just like.
See, it doesn't work with green because that's a neutral color, so it actually makes sense if it's cold green.
I'm just taking the piss out of that.
Never mind.
I'm
You guys are
just taking the piss out of
You guys
that.
are
Any temperature
complete
plus
assholes.
any color.
There's actually a bot command in my chat that will randomize a color and then a heat. One time we've had hot blue, one time, and it gets rolled a lot. It's actually called Vandy.
Okay. So the last hobgoblin falls. Thud. And you guys hear Spicy Sapphire's squeaky voice hurl insults and anger towards Locke at light speed. She gets right in your face, Locke, and she's gonna punch you in the nose.
Get fucking wrecked, kid.
She's got horrible strength, so this should not be good.
Yeah, but isn't she raging?
She is.
Oh,
Is she
yeah.
recklessly attacking as well?
Definitely.
I'll kill her.
Gonna get advantage on this. It's still a 7, unfortunately.
Now calm down.
Calm
Relax.
down! You said that you'd keep the Baron safe.
Now be safe.
Spicy. We cleared the camp. It's fine. Everybody's okay. I
see blood! I see blood!
It's not a proper fight if you don't get a bit bloody, really.
You heard, Baron, and I'm going to cast Heal Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the roll. 5 healing. Okay. Yeah, you can see his cut sort of clear up a little bit. And he says, okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just got a little scrape, okay? We had hobgoblins. It's fine. We took care of it. Everything's fine. Okay?
We had fun.
Exactly. It was fun. You have fun when you kill enemies, right? She glares at Locke as soon as he says enemies.
Yes.
Can you do it a little closer next time so we can all join in the fun? Where is Ophelia?
I really thought there was more.
You guys hear this? Like, it sounds like a leaky balloon.
Hey, Ophelia.
Oh,
I did try to get you in on the action.
Is it over yet?
Yeah, it's over.
I mean,
I
I
think
got
we're
one.
gonna have to maybe go for some morning runs, you and I, just to work on.
I don't know about some morning runs because I'm tired.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Locke, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I got a little hurt, but I took care of it.
Yeah, I figured.
Does Locke look injured?
I've got like a tiny little scratch, I think.
You can roll me a medicine check.
I want to fail this so hard, and I think you're dying.
Peachy wants to fail something, so he will roll an 18.
How is a random number generator like so susceptible to reverse psychology?
To
That
be
makes no
fair,
sense.
Brad's theory is it's related to how much money you spend on Roll20. Like that's like I've spent so much money on Roll20 over the years. That's why I roll like I'm an insane person. And you roll so terribly. Yeah, so you can tell he's got like a scratch. It's not a big deal.
You look fine, actually.
Yeah, like I said, I took care of it.
Good.
I was hoping there would be more of them, though. It's kind of a little bit of a disappointment, don't you think?
I only got one of them. I just got here.
Oh well. Baron, shall we take a look around and see if we can find anything, or do you want us back at the camp?
Yeah, we really do need to take a look around. Everybody can give me an investigation check if you guys look around.
Oh, I'm not very clever.
Natural 20.
13, no, 12.
I want to just roll for comedy's sake for Preda.
What is this?
What are we looking for? I found a tree.
It's not moving.
It's definitely not moving, I think.
I think it's dead. Did you kill this one?
Okay, so Lucky. You find some more indications of similar tribal markings on these hobgoblins as you did near the village. Also, you pick up 17 gold pieces.
Nice. Put that in my pocket. Baronville Pen, they look similar to the goblins that attacked the village.
Right.
I pull out from my bag the painted, the chain of painted rodent skulls that I picked up from the goblins at the house, and I lay it down next to the stuff that Lucky's found and see if the painting compare.
Same thing.
Disconcerting.
That's quite a range, actually. That
they could have been trailing us as well.
Yeah.
But why would the goblins follow us?
Hobgoblins are a lot smarter than regular goblins. They try to find
protecting the camp, as he says they're smarter.
What's that?
Is anyone protecting the camp?
Heskin.
With the acid.
Heskin's there. But we came across them. They didn't come across us. Until someone decided to trip a trap.
I was improvising.
With your face?
Make a distraction. Make a distraction so you could sneak in on them.
Great. Good. That was good. It was really solid. It worked great. Instead of being able to, kill them in their sleep, we got to fight them head on, which was great. Great. It's
good. More fun if they fight back a little.
Sure.
Actually,
sure. Okay, listen. We're going to set up a watch again. We're going to set out as soon as dawn comes around. As soon as we can see where we're going, we're going to leave. We're going to get back to the village as fast as tomorrow. We should be getting there tomorrow. Okay? And
Do you want me to make breakfast tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
She does need practice.
don't care.
We just
I
need to
really don't. Listen, I understand there's a lot of people that would try to spare your feelings here, Ophelia. Normally, I would be one of them, but I haven't smelt anything like that before, and it was, it will haunt my nightmares. Listen, maybe Portneus could give you some lessons or something at some point in the future. I don't know, but I refuse to be a test subject. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
Prada seemed to like it.
Prada is...
Oh, Brandon, do you want me to make you breakfast?
Is it giant penis?
And that's where we end the session.
No? Giant.
Then what's the point?
Can you cook those?
Of course you can.
Should I try?
No,
For you?
no. Okay, I'm going to bed.
That's the first nice thing you've ever said to me.
A lot of nice things to you. Do you ever listen to me? Prada?
What?
I guess that's a no. I'll go to bed.
Okay. I guess I'll continue my watch.
Okay.
Along with-
There are no more problems through the night. You complete your watch. And since your sleep was interrupted, guys, you don't get your full rest benefits, unfortunately.
We don't get exhaustion, though, do we?
No. You don't get exhaustion, but you don't get your full rest benefits.
Not like I used any spells anyways.
A short rest.
And we
then.
just got a full rest anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
okay.
the worst.
And you guys head back to the village. The last leg of your trip is uninterrupted. You come upon the village maybe an hour or so before sunset of this last day. You see that rudimentary walls have been erected.
Someone's been busy.
I hope so. I cut a lot of stone for this.
They are wooden ramparts, so the stone wouldn't really have been for the wall.
Yeah.
Would have been for
Yeah,
other buildings like the barracks and things. But in the time that you were gone, the walls would have been erected around the town. So you make your way to a sort of... It's not like the most structurally sound, but there is a kind of gate around the front with some like large wooden doors. You can see that there is somebody like walking back and forth on a tower right next to the gate, and they yell, "Hold there!" And you guys can see Baron Volpan like get out of the carriage, and he says, "This is kind of where we live. Can I come in now?" "Oh, Baron Volpan! I'm sorry, sir. Open the gate! Open the gate! It's the Baron. They've returned." And you guys return into town. After a little while, you get your things settled. And you sort of find a place for everything. As Baron Volpan is sort of getting out of the carriage and whatnot, Guildmaster Dedan approaches Baron Volpan. They greet. He sort of explains the situation and everything that happened. Lucky, when he sees you, Guildmaster Dedan says, Lucky, Locke, do you have a moment?"
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
He motions over to you guys. You walk over, and he says,
We had a little bit of news as you were away. You have a visitor.
Are you expecting someone?
I don't think so.
Well, he said he knew you really well.
Who is he?
Ah, there he is.
walking out from the keep. You see a rather handsome-looking man that looks very familiar to the both of you. He looks like the epitome of douchebag. And he's got blonde hair. I think it's probably about shoulder length, well coiffed. He has a cape. And mostly white and silver clothing. Everything is polished to a high shine. Locke, this is especially horrific for you to see, as Elric Eastman walks into your vision. Locke, this is very confusing for you, because this individual is the person that you killed.
What?
Elric has a big smile on his face and he says, "Ah, Lucky! I've missed you."
What are you doing here? Elric?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I missed you so much. I had to come see you. Locke, it's so good to see you again. He walks up and just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, Locke, and he just kind of leans in and he says, "You were hard to find."
I wasn't expecting to see you again.
I'm sure you weren't. I've missed you so much. Lucille.
Don't call me that, please.
That's where we're going to end the session today.
Say what?
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Hope you guys aren't going to miss the rest of the season, by the way, because there's a lot of shit happening right now.
Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I can't even think right now. Holy shit, we only have 2 episodes left.
2 episodes.
Because we've got like 2 seasons worth of like material here.
2 episodes left, people. 2 episodes left. If you have not done so, please follow all these wonderful people. Do it now! Do it now! Do it now! And if you'd like to help support this channel, follow this channel, please. Join us in the Discord. Join us in the Discord. Hang out with us. Find out all the information by doing notifications for this channel as well. And why don't we go around the room? Let's do some shout-outs to wrap things up. Zagonticus, you want to start us off, please?
Hey everybody, I'm Scoticus. I play Locke the Tiefling Warlock. Dropped some bombs today. Glad I could reveal some stuff. That was so I decided who my patron was before we even started the show. So that was back in September that it was decided. So I've been sitting on it for so long and like, it's good to get it out there finally. You can follow me, go to sgoric.us, then I'll take you to my Twitch. Just take my username, put a dot before the us, and I'll take you straight there. I stream myself, and when I get up, I do an hour on this bad boy. I cycle, and it's really hard because I haven't worked out properly in like 5 years, and I just decided to get on and cycle and bike for an hour the past couple of days, and it's doable with your encouragement. So please come join me and tell me to keep going, because it helps keep me going, and helps keep me accountable if you guys will hang out as well. And I've also been playing on Darkside RP on Atlas, where I play Wimpy, who just wants to do things and not get in trouble. What the fuck? And it's been a blast on there playing with the Flathead crew and now the Golden Rose crew. Lots of great people in there doing great RP, and we're having so much fun. Lots of Tablestory folks doing that, so make sure you stop by and check that out. And follow me on Twitter, sgoric.us/Twitter. I'll take you right there, and you'll get news very soon on my podcast, the Sgodcast, episode 0. I'd expect it maybe in the next week or two, something like that. It's going to be soon, and then episode 1 will be the week after, and episode 2 will be the week after, and there'll just be new episodes week after week after week with me talking to awesome people about love, life, and whatever else they're passionate about. Hope to see you guys in all those places.
Thank you very much. Peachy?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. It's interesting how Lucky doesn't like Pontaneous and then decided to just mess with the child and make her think she didn't do a good thing, which of course she did. Have you met her? She's great.
Oh my
She's
god.
a great little kid.
I never liked you.
Constantly controlling her brother.
I never
This is
liked
Vandy
Pontaneous.
saying this, by the way. Oh.
I never liked you, Peachy.
But now she's trying to turn the child, controlling the child as well as her brother. She didn't even stop to think that they might have actually been heretics just because of where the church... I mean, you know, whatever. I'm streaming a lot of ESO, and at the moment, a lot of Arc RP, as Scottic has said. There are a lot of Tablestory peeps in our crew. What is it called? Company. That's what it's called. And it is a shit ton of fun. Pumpkinberry is my mother, so I get to shout, "Mother!" at her a lot, which is fucking hilarious. Brad is the evil lord. It's kind of this sort of Game of Thrones, but on sea kind of vibe. And then there's people who are hired like Wimpy, and we're all horrifically mean to him. And it's terrible. Every time I finish role-playing, I would just message Scott just going, "I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. You're awesome, by the way. Okay? I think you're great. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I think you're great as well. And follow this channel, because there's lots of awesome content here, especially on Thursdays when I am in Ragtags, which is pretty fun, which is 9 p.m. GMT. I don't know what that is wherever the fuck you live, and I don't care. Fuck off.
Vandy, he was talking to you.
I would never, ever tell that queen to fuck off. Look at her. She's a vision.
Stop. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love you, Peachy. Is it my turn? Do I have to go?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hi
You go
guys.
now.
I'm Vandy. I played Lucky for you today, and wow, what fucking reveals there have been. There's some stuff coming out of the woodworks now. I am really interested on seeing how this Elric Eastman stuff works out. You can find me at twitch.tv/omgvandy or on Twitter at omgvandy. I stream on Saturdays. I do games, art, and all that good stuff. And I have 2 cats, one of which is Tango, who has been headbutting my boobs for the last 30 minutes. So if you want to see more of that, that's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you. Mac.
Hi, thank you guys for watching. It was a good show. I'm very indeed the same. Like, what the hell is gonna happen? And Sharasta was just like, wow. But you can find me on twitch.tv/Bookquanas. I'm still playing through Resident Evil 2, which involves a lot of screaming. But I'm having fun. And I like that you come watch me have fun, right? All the fun. Lots of fun. And screaming. It's technically as if I'm classic 80.
Who is louder?
I think
Find
during
out.
that time pretty well.
Check your decibel levels. Thank you, Mac. Thank you so much. I am Wacksteven. I have been your DM of Doom. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, chat, much appreciated. Thank you for the love. Thank you for hanging out with us. Please make sure you follow all these wonderful people and follow this channel and add some notifications. Get notified when we do stuff and shows and things, because we do a lot of stuff on here. Checking out, we've got a new show coming February 13th. Pumpkinberry is doing a horror show called Nocturne. It's going to be in the Stygian Gate universe, so if you like the Stygian Gate show that you saw myself, Brad, and Jay, as well as Murgles and Pumpkinberry on, check out this show. It's going to be dope. If you haven't done so, go give Classy Katie a Shorty Award vote. Go make it happen. Go do it. Push the button on the thing and the stuff.
She deserves it.
Go make it happen.
She really does.
Make it happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Peachy. Thank you, Vandy. Thank you, Zagonicus. Thank you, Mac, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as always, it was a lot of fun. And I know I needed to role play. It's been a while for me, and I've been dealing with a lot of crap this week, so it was definitely sorely needed. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I hope to see you tomorrow as we've got Sector 49, the Judge Dredd in the Worlds of 2000 AD show that starts at 4 p.m. Eastern here on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Peace out. Good night, everybody.